but there's some interesting things may be revealed. That's why we have to watch very carefully the development of the story, and we'll see if Epstein commits suicide in jail or whatever.
Just a few weeks after our interview with James Corbett of the Corbett Report, mainstream news reports that sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein hung himself in prison. The idea that the pedophile elite would be so bold as to suicide a man like Epstein seemed laughable at the time to many, much like they did with Vince Foster, who shot himself supposedly in the back of the head twice. There is no way someone that high profile, with that kind of surveillance in prison, could ever be allowed to commit suicide, they thought. Though outsiders can be dismissed as kooks, are allowed to expose the dark deeds of political insiders. When one of their own starts to threaten to blow the whistle, murder is the consequence and always has been. We go back to just after the time of Cain and Abel to a man named Lamech, who was the master Mahan after Cain. And in the record it records, "And Lamech said unto his wives, Adah and Zillah, Hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech, hearken unto my speech, for I have slain a man to my wounding, and a young man to my hurt. If Cain shall be avenged sevenfold, truly Lamech shall be 70 and sevenfold. For Lamech, having entered into a covenant with Satan, after the manner of Cain, wherein he became master Mahan, master of that great secret which was administered unto Cain by Satan. And Irad, the son of Enoch, having known their secret, began to reveal it unto the sons of Adam. Wherefore Lamech, being angry, slew him. Not like unto Cain his brother Abel, for the sake of getting gain, but he slew him for the oath's sake." So here we read about Lamech killing Irad, not because Irad had something he wanted, but because of the oath. Irad went around telling people about what they were doing, and so Lamech killed him. Powerful people in both political parties would have lost too much power if the Epstein trial were allowed to continue. Since his death, the trial has been canceled, and Epstein's powerful client list continues to be protected. Listen to our segment on the media coverage of Epstein's arrest. So this is one of the things I think leading up to that is what I like about what your program does is it doesn't focus on you. You try to ignore, it seems like, what the mainstream media is talking about, because usually what the mainstream media is talking about is propaganda and designed to get you to not look at what really should be looked at. And so what's interesting is there's something that the media was ignoring that just happened to become mainstream news now, like connected to the Pizzagate and the Epstein and all the sex trafficking. They were ignoring it, calling it, poo-pooing it, saying it was a conspiracy theory. But now it's mainstream news. They've arrested him, and now it's a big deal. Why do you think they made that shift? What's going on there, do you think?
Excellent question, and it remains to be seen, because it remains to be seen how this plays out. Hey, look, I'm not one of these MAGA QAnon guys. I'm not into that. I just don't believe it. But
that's why we like you.
Hey, if it were true, I wouldn't be totally happy with it, because I still don't want to trust the good guys in the intelligence agencies. Even if some sort of aspect of this were true, and they really are, don't worry, they got a secret plan and they're going to crack down on all this. Well, hey, good. I'm not going to stop that process. I mean, if that's the way it plays out, great.
Stupid and it's not realistic, but if it is happening, then great.
Yeah, sure, exactly. I'm not holding my breath. Let's put it that way. But you never know. And sometimes these people do get scapegoated, and sometimes there are different factions, and when they fight, the knives might come out, and who knows, but there's some interesting things may be revealed. That's why we have to watch very carefully the development of the story, and we'll see if Epstein commits suicide in jail or whatever it is. I mean, who knows, but some interesting things are going to happen.
Understanding how the conspiracy operates makes us sometimes look like a prophet because they are so predictable. Their predictability is their downfall. And the more of us that join together to expose and stop those in power that do seek to enslave the world and do the most horrific things in service to their master, the more of us that get together to stop that, the less power that they have. The media has virtually ignored the story since Epstein's death. Nothing to see here, move along, focus on the political theater, they say, not the fact that both sides of the political theater were customers of Epstein. NBC, CNN, CBS, ABC, yes, even Fox News are in business to A, make money, and B, get you distracted on things that don't matter. Staying focused on the end game is one of the things we do here at Defending Utah, and your support and membership makes that a reality. Make sure and share this video and become a member today to keep content like this available. This Defending Utah broadcast is brought to you in part by K-Talk Radio AM 1640, Black Lotus Web Development, blacklotuswebdev.com, the United States Constitution Made Easy to Understand by Dr. Lonnie Crockett, available at the Defending Utah Liberty Store, Shem Financial Services, 801-856-6151, Trust Plumbing, 801-808-5470, Higher Calling Firearms, highercallingfirearms.com, Pioneer Family Scholars, American Appliance, 801-254-2566, and Anderson Accounting, 801-225-0396. And Dr. Jeremy Thompson Dentistry with Go New Smile, gonewsmile.com, GONUSMILE.com.